的声音把人叫醒，拥抱激情。
想要的光景，想看的风景，各自的心情。雨后有多精彩，给自己定下的未来，盲目崇拜，追赶着时代。
许下的诺言，兑现的谎言，伤口盖一盖。
第一的世界，超越了时间，动摇还在。
我关上了船帆，他们在篝火边围观。闭上眼，下潜最痛快。
谁看见自己两难？一万个心酸，后路铺转。
新的花埋在尘埃，所爱隔着山海，下潜黑暗，不管混沌无感，痛的自然。许下的诺言，兑现的谎言，伤口盖一盖。
第一的世界，超越了时间，动摇还在。
我关上了船帆，他们在篝火边围观。闭上眼，下潜最痛快。
总煽情的很突然，询问路人要关后感。人性上色的太晚，他的泪早风干，
才发现心上印在无人管，与谁何干？
眼前的谁自由狼狈，我累不累？想说我会，
每个转弯都自承担，无畏。
打一碗水，暂时乏味，他给的美，闹钟来回。
我扬起帆，风被流干，下坠。
总煽情的很突然，我在问路人离岸不敢。再用一天又一天，检验了谁的眼？
下潜几船，温柔像朵绚烂，与我何干
？Good morning, everybody. I hope this video finds you well. Today, I just want to say a couple of words about an is-be. Those of you who have read Alien Interview understand the concept, but perhaps not fully. Most people understand what a soul is. Maybe there's variations from one religious connotation to another, but as I've described it, a soul is a sub-category of an is-be. An is-be is the entirety of a person. Now, there's many misunderstandings. There's many misunderstandings about what an is-be is. We like to think of it as ourselves. We like to think an is-be is ourselves. Well, why don't you just simply call it a soul, right? Why don't you just say an is-be is a soul? Because it isn't. A soul is the portion of an is-be that is trapped within this geographical area within this particular galaxy and universe. That's a soul. And Isby is the trans-dimensional component of all. It is beyond comprehension for most people because it is everything associated with a person. This idea that an Isby is this enormous element that is all-encompassing, that transcends time and space, is beyond our comprehension to understand. But you have to have a full understanding of it to really recognize our place within this reality that surrounds us, right? And so, as we go about our day-to-day lives, we're a consciousness occupying a body momentarily. It's just consciousness occupying a body. This consciousness is part of other consciousness that is itself us. And combined, this and a couple of other consciousness form a soul. But the Isby is all that there is regarding this particular soul. I think I described it pretty good in another video that I had showing how an Isby was everything. The fact that there is an Isby tells you that it will be possible to recover your memories. If all we are souls, it may not be possible because the soul is entrapped within this geographical confines. Simple concept, nobody seems to grasp it. What do you know, huh? By understanding what an Isby is, we can then understand how we can interact within this world and why some of the things that we have seems so difficult to understand. We can understand mantids, right? Let me tell you something about mantids. If mantids are part of you, but is the part that is the part of you, but that you cannot feel that's part of you, but you know that they're intimate with you, then where do they fit on your personal food chain? They're not consciousness, are they? Are they another consciousness, a separate entity like a separate consciousness? Are they part of your soul? Or are they part of Isby? Think about it for a minute. A mantid, the guardian angel, call it a mantid or call it a guardian angel, it's this intimate being that you feel as a separate entity that's always there watching over you, guiding you, doing things with you, protecting you. If they're part of you, then therefore, they are associated with you. Now, they're the trans-dimensional component of your consciousness. They're part of your soul. That's what they are. This is an Isby. It's got all this stuff this trans-dimensional quanta. For some reason, and I've gone into this before, a bunch of this was gathered together and put as a soul. A soul is what is in our geographic area. It's also transdimensional. Consider this as wider scope than a soul. So this is the is-be portion of this. So you might say that it's like this. The soul is a grouping of is-be components. And for various reasons, it's associated in a separate universe that we call heaven. Parts of the soul are sent up and form consciousnesses. Here's a consciousness. This one's you. Here's another consciousness. It's off doing something else too. It's also getting adventures and experiences. And this is associated with this. And this one also has one, but I'm not going to show it right now. And this we call the mantid, or the guardian angel. These two work together. This one here, as you can tell, has yellow and red, and this one has green, orange, and pink. They work together, hand in hand. And therefore your soul belongs to the is-be. So where are the mantids in the whole scheme of things? They're part of your soul. They're the component that you identify as something else. This is a pretty heavy subject, mind-boggling in scope, and I'm going to leave it like that for you to absorb. I know you can, because I believe in you.
没有尽头，风景在身后走，偶尔停下来片刻，放轻松深呼吸，还点亮一线，感隐藏都不远，离开城市了，发现一张崭新的脸，快乐不需要上 WiFi， 歌声在风里飞很快，吹过来。 今天要自由，明天也要自由，我们都爱自由，自由，自由，生活就该自由。我今天要自由。我的好朋友，如果你感同身受，你会明白我的生活。我想也不多。
小明的萤火，会有很多钱在口袋，而会活得更自在。I say hi， 我还想要再更嗨更嗨。人摆在窗外，咱们期待，你要不要一起来？你要不要一起来？
滑的挺好啊。
就听见天籁，想要的统统找回来。我今天要自由，明天也要自由，我们都爱自由，自由，自由，生活就该自由。人摆在窗外，咱们期待，你要不要一起来？心里打开，听见天籁，想要的统统找回来。我今天要自由，明天也要自由，我们都爱自由，自由，自由，生活就该自由。我今天要自由，明天也要自由，我们都爱自由，自由，自由，生活就该自由。我今天要自由。
来抖音极速版看视频领现金。